group is a very noble, small but noble attempt to start from addressing the root causes instead of a symptom for a change. So I do believe that nonetheless the companies need to understand, and this is why I was so anxious to have this report presented. And so this is the only good thing that I've really the silver lining of this past months, despite all pressure, seeing that this report would allow people to understand, to have no further excuses, being directly linked to this occupation, this unlawful occupation, because the International Court of Justice has said the occupation is unlawful. So we have a decision of the International Court of Justice saying this is unlawful. Member states have to disengage, not to recognize as illegal, not to aid and assist, ensure that a cessation, and even ensure that there are reparations from Israel to the Palestinians in the occupied Palestinian territory. So in the face of all these violations, how can ever be argued morally and legally that a private actor is allowed to do what a member state is not allowed to do? So again, I think that this is a pivotal moment. There have been other defining moments, as I was saying, in the Council, in human history, to bring businesses which normally escape accountability to account. And this is this moment. Palestine is really forcing us to that test. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation is absolutely a death trap. I wouldn't know how to call the 600 people who have been killed while trying to reach aid. Also, so first of all, this is the most, the term humanitarian absolutely it cannot be utilized in a serious fashion toward that thing, because humanitarian aid must follow certain principles: the principle of humanity, the principle of dignity, the principle of protection of human life, so creating no harm. This creates harm. It's not a dignified way to distribute food and aid. It's not providing all the aid that is adequate. So what are we talking about? So without even looking at it as a killing machine, it's not providing aid. And again, I restate, it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous that international community is not forcing, is not breaking the blockade, because this is the only sensible thing that should be done right now. Send all the countries which have a port in the Mediterranean Sea, should send a navy with medical personnel under their responsibility, under their flag, medical personnel, food, and any other necessary equipment to save life, including baby formula. So this is what member states should do. Instead, they stay there criticizing at best the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. Again, this is one of the most sadistic exercises in intellectual gymnastics I've ever come across. And then the Gaza